The lawsuit alleges an Austin police detective failed to secure her gun, allowing a teenager to use it to take her own life.
The 16-year-old committed suicide in Bastrop County nearly 1 year ago. KXAN investigator Robert Maxwell spoke to the attorney for the teenager's family. And Robert, he hopes this lawsuit will shed light on the fact that the detective was never charged with a crime.
Right, that's what he's indicating today, and he's pointing out in a letter that KXAN obtained. In it, he asked the police agency that ruled the girl's death a suicide last year, the Bastrop County Sheriff's Office, to consider charging Detective Brenda Bermudez with criminal negligence. The crime, failing to secure her firearm.
My name is Brenda Bermudez.
Detective Brenda Bermudez appeared in this Austin Police public service announcement a few years ago now. The lawsuit alleges during her 14 years with APD, Bermudez has taken more than a dozen gun safety courses. The contention is she should have known better when Bermudez failed to secure her firearm, leaving it in a place she should have known a child, particularly an at-risk child, would gain access. Detective Bermudez lives with Molly Lance at this home in Bastrop. Last year, Molly's niece, Brianna Lance, came to live with the couple. The obituary for Brianna describes the 16-year-old as having a generous and loving personality. But the 911 call, September 28, 2014, from her Aunt Molly, the night Brianna took her own life, describes a teenager in emotional trouble.
I need to report my 16-year-old niece who's been living with me missing. She's an at-risk child.
And her name?
Brianna.
The girl's body would be found the same evening in Cedar Creek Park, several miles from the home. The Bastrop County Sheriff's report shows Detective Bermudez told investigators Brianna had taken her duty pistol from her purse. Austin Police Administrative Policy mandates officers ensure firearms are secured in a manner that will keep them inaccessible to children while in the officer's home. For Brianna Lance's mother, Audrey Cervantes, that was not the case. The suit is asking for a jury to award $1 million settlement. Now, we reached out to Bastrop County Sheriff Terry Pickering as well as the DA in Bastrop today about any decision not to charge Detective Bermudez. We have yet to hear back. We do know APD never did an internal investigation on Detective Bermudez, an administrative one, and she, at last check, remains on the job. And Robert and Shannon, Brianna's aunt Molly Lance told me today in Bastrop she has no comment.
Robert, thank you. Well, it's important to remember anyone can be charged if he or she fails to secure their weapons. The Texas statute is simple. It says a person commits an offense if a child gains access to a firearm and the person failed to secure the gun or left it in a place the child could reach. The offense is a Class C misdemeanor, punishable by up to a $500 fine.